Hi, Nick Houston here for Gotham Sound and Communications, live at the end of Day 2, NAB 2023. Maybe not quite the end, but here with Patrick from Innovative. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on here. Yeah.
Thanks for being here. So tell me what we have here.
So what we're looking at is a motorized workstation. If you're familiar with our brand, we have a workstation line called the Apollo Workstation.
Mm-hmm.
And what we see in front of us is a kind of bolt-on motorized system that goes only on the Apollo carts. But it's fully integrated. It's a dual motor electric assist. It's got battery life that technically can go up to 40 miles.
Okay.
So you could have it on set for weeks at a time.
Uh-huh.
But the great thing about this system is that a lot of people don't really think about what goes into pushing a cart, a workstation, even up a ramp into your van or up a ramp, into a warehouse or whatever.
Yeah.
When it's fully loaded, it takes a lot of energy. So the motorized system, because it is dual motor and fully electric assist, all you have to do is press the throttle and steer it.
Okay. So
you do not have to put any effort into pushing it.
And it's rated, so this has about 200 pounds on it now.
Yeah, it has 200 pounds on it now, which is, it's a lot of weight to some people, but it's just to show you that when you turn off the power and you turn it on, you'll see the difference. Yeah.
And so what is it rated up to in
1,200
terms of weight?
pounds.
1,200.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the cart's capacity, even without the motorized system, is 1,200 pounds. So that's where we're going to max it out at because you can't put any more than that on the cart.
Got it.
Yeah.
So you want to show us the controls and then we can take it for a spin? Yeah. So here, why don't you come on in, show us what's going on.
So this is the throttle assembly. You have a power on, power off switch. Pretty simple stuff. You got your forward, reverse. This is your throttle, which is positioned very closely to the grip. And there's the control box has a programmed throttle curve that's you would imagine that if you press this, it could lurch from you or get away from you pretty quickly. But the way that it's been programmed, it's really not going to do that. So as I press it, I can go fairly slow. The wheels will automatically adjust and go forward, and then basically from there. I can go, basically top speed is like walking speed. But again, I'm not putting any effort into moving this other than just holding the handles and steering it.
It's just a Sunday stroll for you.
Just a Sunday, just a Sunday stroll. Now to go reverse, same thing, just lightly press the throttle and then the wheels will automatically kind of reposition. And then again, I can just go in reverse.
So it's more like driving and guiding than it is like pushing.
Exactly. Now, of course, most people would think that this is like a luxury item. I would probably agree. But we have so many customers that want or have asked for a motorized system that it's imperative that we have a solution that can do it. Where this whole product kind of came about was there's a company called Maker Kart Go that is two gentlemen that have a relentless attitude that love the idea of creating something that was pretty special or a motorized system like this. And what we thought was two great guys to work with, integrate their system, really bolster the design quality and the quality overall, and to a level that our customers are used to. So that's what we've done with this.
And is this something that can be added on to existing Apollo? Apollo? Okay.
Yeah, that's a good question. So you could buy it as a turnkey Apollo like you see here, or if you're a legacy owner, it's technically a bolt-on system that can just quickly be bolted on.
And I noticed on the front of the cart. So is that something that comes with it, or is that a different piece?
Yeah, good question. So that's the power plate, and what this is for, down there at the bottom. So this is bolted onto the bottom of the cart as well. And what you're pulling there, that's like your shore power, so that's your AC in. When you plug into that, you're going to light up that surge protection, and it's going to passively charge the battery system that powers the motorized wheels. If you unplug that, your surge protection is not going to work anymore. But your batteries that are powering the motorized wheels are active. In the near future, it's our goal that essentially the battery system that powers the motorized wheels becomes like your APC battery backup. So that when you do plug it or unplug, that you would actually be able to utilize the power from the
of the batteries
main
at the same
battery.
time.
Yeah,
Interesting. So maybe like one of those outlets, or maybe it's assignable
Exactly.
about what draws, what's mission critical,
Yep,
and
yep,
whatnot.
yep.
That's neat. So in terms of the market for this, I mean, obviously this looks like either a follow cart for a sound mixer, it could be a main cart for some sound mixers, or camera. But have you seen any other departments express interest?
It's a good question. I mean, it's hard to say because there's so many of our customers
Sure.
just get wowed by
Yeah.
seeing it, and they're from all different walks of life, all different departments, really.
Yeah.
So, time will tell.
I would expect the grips that are hauling like
Yeah.
massive amounts of cable and sandbags would love this.
Yeah, and Make Your Cart Go has applications for that
Mm-hmm.
already. So definitely a good resource to look into them.
Great.
Yeah.
We're going to open it up to questions in just a
For
minute, but I'll ask the first question. What's the pricing point and availability on this?
So pricing I can't give you. That's still
Okay.
TBD. But
Uh-huh.
Availability is within, we say summer 2023.
Great.
But I would expect it to be early summer.
Soon.
Yeah,
Okay. So
yeah.
like July.
Early June.
Yeah.
Late June. Early.
I like Jaloon.
Late
That's a good
June,
one.
early July.
No,
Yes.
Jaloon's good.
My
we'll
God.
do that. Perfect. Okay.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, I bet. I
Yeah.
bet. We're almost done. Lauren, do we have any questions for Patrick?
Yes, we have a question from Henry Rapp, who wants to know, are there any plans to make sound-specific accessories like boom pole holders?
Not particularly. It's a good question, but not particularly because there are products in the marketplace that serve that purpose. And if we did it, it would be more expensive. And the question is are we really adding any value to it? So sometimes we kind of don't dabble in a lot of those things.
Got it. Makes sense. So using a third-party thing
Yeah,
would certainly integrate with this.
exactly. Yeah.
Great. Wow. What else do we have, Lauren?
Looks like that's it for now.
Brilliant. Okay. Patrick, thank you so much for
Of course,
letting us take this out for a drive.
Yeah.
And thank you for watching. And you can watch these videos and more at gothamsound.tv. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. And we'll be back with more from NAB 2023.